being one and feeling whole makes you enjoy life fuller, deeper, more expansive. Right? In the last video, we were speaking about breathing, enjoying the exchange of your wisdom with the wind, with the air, maybe with the sun, the stars, the rain, other beautiful people in this world. Or maybe just with the paper and your pen, or the paintbrush, or knitting, or cooking something beautiful for yourself or a loved one, or your friends. This is all nourishing, right? These are now things that make you keep on going at an energy level you desire. It's okay if sometimes we contemplate, we're a little down. Yeah, we have that. It's when our body or your body tells you to take it easy, to rest, to dream a little bit, to play with your animals, your companion pets, or your children. Or just go for a walk outside. We're not beings that always have to push and move forwards constantly. We have a rhythm. You have a rhythm. We have a planetary rhythm, cosmic rhythm, right? The earth rhythm, cultural rhythms, which are not sometimes so good. But then you have your personal rhythm. So go and explore when are your times that you're creative. And they come about in 2-hour spurts, between 3 and 4 times a day. Depends if you take in the night and look at a 24-hour rhythm. So mine is sometimes around 11 o'clock in the morning to 12, 1-ish. I think I'm very connected to the sun. Okay, example, my cat. Puccini, I do have to mention, he wakes me up when the sun rises. That's when he needs to go outside. I have to open the door. But for me, it's the moment where I go and greet the sun. And I have that again in the evening, around 10-ish, where I go outside, I greet the stars and the moon. Sometimes if I don't want to go outside, I just look outside of the window, as right now, and connect through the window with the moon, with the stars, or even the clouds. If you live more north or south, you probably have these beautiful long summers with the days much longer. And then your rhythm is again totally different. And around 5 again, as I'm creating now this video, comes something up with me. And so this motion, right? But also, you know, light travels this way, sound travels this way. And so you as well. So find out when are those times for you. This also may be a good idea when to eat then. Do you prefer to have food prior, so you're energized? And then is the food you provide to yourself supporting you? Or is it making you tired? It's a good sign that it may not be the right thing for you to eat. So become a little bit more aware of what you can put aside. I think this is a beautiful way to figure out how to move into your brilliance, your high energy being. All right? Some people don't even need to eat in the morning until this first rhythm of spurt of energy comes. I'm going to use my son. He doesn't eat until really that one spurt of creativity has passed. Then he can eat though. And that works perfectly because then we eat lunch much later, but then I can cook, I can go shopping, and I've done something already with my early spurt. It's more my creative time when I write, when I paint. And so what is it for you? And then what do you go and shop for, grocery shop for? And there, I think, when we were speaking about being one with everything existing, as you even look there, what can you not buy anymore or neglect or that is not serving you? Because as I said, this is the easier way to go. It's sometimes we block ourselves, and you may block yourself too by thinking, oh, what do I have to do? And the ideas don't come, and then you push it away maybe. But don't worry. By deselecting, you get a lot of energy. So see what you want to deselect. And maybe things even where animals are not treated so well, or the soil is not treated so well. So you have a voice for what happens out there in agriculture. This gives you energy. The quality of food you get then later into your body. And then you need less, you have more time to bring out the beautiful you into the world. And again, we were talking about sculpting your instrument. So what do you need to sculpt your instrument? A little dancing, going for walks, a little bit more sleep. Finding that out. Stretching, yoga, really rough terrain, running, like cross country or climbing up walls or something. What is it for you? Ice skating, swimming, skiing. Yeah, the list goes on. And feel into it if it feels comfortable for you to do it. And is it the right thing for you? Or are you doing something that others are doing that is not yours? So I think now more and more it's the time where we let go these things that we're doing because others are doing, right? It is now the time to really hone your craft, your style, your way of being, because you're then able to live why you're here for, also the purpose, right? You're bringing through the energy. You will bring much more light through your body. You're not condensed, but broadened. You bring more light through, touches others. Things become easier. And your body, right? It moves you sometimes to do things. So don't turn it back abruptly. Follow it. Where does your body bring you? Children do that. Dogs, for example, or cats, they follow the energy lines when they're going for a walk or they're running outside. They don't walk the straight paved roads because there's not where the energy is flowing. And again, right, the energy is also flowing this to waves. The meadows are growing this way. And for you, it's the same. How can you become this movable, more flexible being? And yes, it's a little uncomfortable maybe at the beginning to move back into this flexibility, into that movement, because we've been so conditioned to be immovable, right? To obey more. These times are over. And The whole cosmos is waiting for you now to be who you are. And then as we move into each other, we start understanding each other, right? As I move in being more me, you are moving more into being you. We can be more who we are here as these beautiful light beings, sending out our light, sending out our voice. It is healing for others. It's healing for the wounds of our planet. It's a healing for animals. It's healing for ourselves. It creates comfort. It creates envelopment. This beautiful exhale instead of holding in the air tightly and squeezing it within, and then we can't really breathe deeply. In the video before, right? I invited you to take a deep breath and exhale and find your own rhythm and do it again. Always fun to, first of all, take in the breath. There's some excitement about it. Pizzazz, really, also, right? This, because you make a choice in that moment to be that. It reminds me of the flamenco dancers. They take the apple and they have that pizzazz, and too many of us, we have bent over, our shoulders tucked over. No more. Sing and celebrate and bring these tones in of this joy. And even your dance steps, and that comes then into your walking. It's like skipping again, this a childish way of moving, but really we don't even have to compare it to a child, but you experience them. So experience it now as a adult. You're adultish, but funnish. We need to create new words, vocabulary, don't we? So do that. Also bring new words in. Look at old ones that make you feel deeply something inside. And where you feel there's maybe no truth. So live more of who you are, your truth, your pureness. Where are you not pure? You know the answer. You probably have found it out while you were maybe writing in the last few days. Contemplating, sharing your thoughts with others. Do sharing with me. Let me know what you've been coming up with, what you've noticed. I love to hear. Because that is also the inspiration for others to move into being one with themselves, living their being, to be the brilliance you are. If we all do this, can you imagine what a magical world we will live in? I know I had to stop for a moment and think that moment we will be. Ooh, we will be. You will be who you are. We will be living these beautiful high vibrations in every single moment soon. As you, I, and all of us take more and more time to figure out what resonates with you, with me, with us, how to fine-tune your instrument to make whatever comes out, the sound, your voice, the words, your love, your compassion, so much more beautiful, and for others, so much more easy or easier to take in, to open up, to stay wide, right? Because they feel safe, because they feel it. And this you bring also into your private life. You bring that into your work. You bring that, if you're a speaker, to your audience. You bring it to your clients. You put it into your artwork. They feel it when they look at it. Maybe you cook, right? And people eat what you have cooked with so much love. People can sense it. You can sense it. And that's where we are going. That's where you're moving into the brilliant you. And you know, I'm so happy you are doing it. I'm so happy you decided to be who you are more fully. That shows a lot of courage. Shows a lot of strength. Shows a lot of compassion. And it shows me how beautiful you are. So I embrace you. Send you a lot of love. And see you on the live workshop. Until then, all the best. Being you. Being one with all of your facets. Not holding back anyone anymore. Or any part of you. And being there for all of us that exist. Thanks. Bye-bye.